The Age of Enlightenment, or simply the Enlightenment, describes in a time of Western philosophy and cultural life centered upon the 18th century, in which reason was advocated as a primary source of legitimacy for authority. Western philosophy refers to philosophical thinking in Western Occidental world as distinct from Eastern or Oriental philosophies and the varieties of indigenous philosophies. Historically, the term was recently invented to refer to philosophical thinking of Western civilization, beginning with Greek philosophy in ancient Greece, and eventually covering a large area of the globe, including North America and Australia. There is no consensus on when to date the start of Age of Enlightenment, and some scholars simply use the beginning of the 18th century or the middle of the 17th century as a default date. If taken back to the mid 1600s, method published in 1637. At the other end, many scholars are the beginning of the Napoleonic Wars as a convenient point in which to date the end of Enlightenment. Still others describe the Enlightenment beginning in Britain's Glorious Revolution of 1688 and ending in the French Revolution of 1879. Developing more or less simultaneously in Germany, France, Great Britain, the Netherlands, Italy, Spain, and Portugal, the movement spread through much of Europe, including the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth, Russia, and Scandinavia, as well as in America. It could be argued that the signatories of the American Declaration of Independence, the United States Bill of Rights, the French Declaration of Rights of Man and of the Citizen, and the Polish-Lithuanian Constitution of May 1791 were motivated by Enlightenment principles. The foundation of contemporary U.S. societal attitude towards individuals with disabilities can be traced to the efforts of various European philosophers, advocates, and humanitarians. These dedicated reformers and pioneering thinkers were catalysts for change. One of the earliest documented attempts were the efforts of a French physician, Jean-Marc Gaspard Itard, at educating a 12-year-old Victor, the so-called wild boy of Aveyron. According to folklore, Victor was discovered by a group of hunters in the forest near the town of Aveyron. When found, he was unclothed, without language, ran but did not walk, and exhibited animal-like behavior. Itard, an authority on disease of the era and teaching youngsters with learning impairments, endeavored in 1799 to civilize Victor. He attempted to teach Victor through a sensory training program and what today would be called behavior modification. Because this adolescent failed to fully develop language after 5 years of dedicated and painstaking instruction and only mastered social and self-help skills, Itard considered his efforts failure. Yet, he successfully demonstrated that learning was possible even for an individual described by his contemporary as hopeless, an incurable idiot. The title Father of Special Education, rightly bestowed on Itard,